All right, let's talk technology with our gadget coach, Nathan Allington, as we do each Wednesday morning. It's 21 to 7. Morning, Nathan.
Good morning, guys.
Well, 5 million people have got hold of an iPhone 5 around the world, but there was one big blooper, Nathan.
Yeah, the major feature with the new software and the new iPhone 5 is the maps, the Apple-branded maps. That they bought a few mapping companies in the last year or so to produce their own maps and get rid of the Google Maps as the standard app. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, there have been a number of issues that have come up that people have reported all over the world.
Yep, so we're looking for what went wrong in South Australia. Well, I don't know. Have you heard anything about local incidents, where you head for the bay and you end up in Port Augusta?
Not exactly locally. The turn-by-turn navigation in Australia is still about a month away. But there are instances within in Sydney, the Apple store, for instance, one of their own places, is located on the wrong corner of the intersection. So they can't even get their own store in the right place.
Yeah, that's awkward. Yep.
Yeah, and there's other parts. There's statues missing in the States. There's part of the Philippines where it's lots of islands and different mainlands, and when you zoom out to certain zoom levels, half the island disappears underwater, and then you zoom out again and then it reappears. So, yeah, just a few awkward issues around the world.
Well, it gives the world a different view, doesn't it, Nathan?
It certainly does.
What's this about scratches?
Yeah, so a number of people have reported around the world that pulling the phone out of the box, so it's been all sealed, and there have been some marks reported on the back or on the side of the phone. So they think that's from the assembly of how this was assembled is the screen comes off rather than the back to repair it. So they think in the assembly of putting the screen on, there have been some marks coming out of the box. So it's been reported in a number of different countries.
But it hasn't stopped the sales at all? It's going gangbusters?
No. Yep, 5 million. So compared to the iPhone 4S last year, that sold 4 million in the same time in 7 countries, and 5 million iPhone 5s in 9 countries in 3 days, and that's not counting some of the pre-orders that they got as well.
And locally, has it gone locally?
Locally, everywhere's pretty much sold out. I don't have exact Australian numbers,
Wow.
but all the retailers I've noticed and just seeing the customers and consumers around, the supply is always very limited with an iPhone launch.
And Nathan, when I was with you at the launch and we were down in the mall there, we spoke about the adapter, and you said that they're available. Have they had plenty of adapters and people buying them? Because I was interested in how many people would go, oh, I need that to make sure I can put it on the dock that I've got at home.
Yeah, initially a bit of short supply. I've seen lots of people asking for them and haven't been able to get a hold of one myself at this point. You can order them online, but yeah, a bit of short supply initially as well.
Now, another story, we tried to get to this last week, Nathan, but some Aussies are reinventing the light bulb.
Yeah, so a group of Aussies based from Melbourne has invented a light bulb that's LED lights. So, and it can. The beauty of this, it can change colours. It's all controlled by a smartphone. So with a smartphone, you can control each each room in the house and each bulb in the room. So you can have multiple lights and make it all custom. And they think it's going to have a 25-year lifespan for each of the bulbs. 25
years? So
They're energy efficient, so they're even more energy efficient than the current range of energy efficient bulbs that we have.
Well, the LEDs that we've just been going through, buying some LEDs and so on, and they are offering, it works out to about 20 years, 25 years. Mind you, they cost a fortune.
Yes. So the bulbs will be a bit more, definitely a bit more than current energy-saving ones to buy. But the beauty is they'll connect to a home network through Wi-Fi, and then the smartphone connects to that, so full control. And the Australians have raised over $1.3 million on a website called Kickstarter, which is where people collaborate ideas and try and seek funding for these new inventions they have.
That in itself is a product of the new age, isn't it? What they call it, cloud financing, where instead of having to go to a bank or a big sort of investment mob, you go to us. You go to the people and say, hey, do you want to get into this?
Yeah, most definitely. Bouncing off the back of social media and just the ability to broadcast new ideas. And so how it works, people put these ideas up and, rather than just getting as you said, the bank to finance it, people will put their money into it. They'll pledge a certain amount. So in this case, they sought $100,000, and people love the idea so much they get $1.3 million.
Whoa!
And as a result, so pledging the money and investing, they're promised product in return. So they get the initial release of the product, and now it's going to be a reality.
Hey, Nathan, the light bulb lasting 25 years, that's going to last longer than the ladder that I'll need to put it up and put it in, mate. That's incredible.
That's right. You might have a robot in 25 years that'll do it for you.
Well, now you know, Nathan, why we're investing in it, because I don't want to climb that ladder anymore.
That's right. That's right.
Terrific. Thank you, Nathan. We'll talk to you next week.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Nathan Allington, our Gadget Coach, and you can find him at gadgetcoach.com.au. And just going back to the light itself, it can change colour.
Yeah.
And it can even strobe.
That is the amazing. So you can sit,
this is great.
You're on your lounge and you're thinking, why don't we have a disco?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just starting to nod off here, but fire up.
So when I first read about it, I thought it was just, talking to the phone, and that was the gadget, the phone talking to the light. But really, it's a new light bulb, isn't it?
Changing colour, I mean, that's a revolution. So when we say an Australian is reinventing the light bulb, we mean it.
Absolutely.
It's easy with Gadget Coach.